What would change in your life? What would be possible for you if you actually started loving yourself? If you stopped telling yourself that it wasn't possible, or it wasn't for you, or you weren't good enough. And if that success arrived on your doorstep tomorrow, whether that's in career or relationships or life in general, that hobby, whatever it is, would you be ready for it? Would you sabotage it? Would you believe it's actually happening? Or would you get spooked and run for the hills? Would you believe that you don't deserve it? That there must be some catch, that something's going to go horribly wrong, and therefore push it away just in case, because your brain has decided that at least that way it's in your control. So if you reject them, if you reject the thing before it can go wrong, before it can reject you, that somehow it's going to hurt less. Hello, there is a bee. I don't know if you can see him. You are so connected. You are so loved. 111 on my timer as I said that. I wish there was something I could say that would make you believe just how important you are, just how worthy you are, how you have always been more than enough, and your too muchness does not make you not enough. You're not too much. You might be too much for some people. They're probably boring. This kind of looks like a microphone. Welcome to my brain. Anything is possible, but you have to choose it and you have to fight for it. You have to take action, you have to do the energy work, and you have to do the shadow work so that you don't sabotage it. And by the way, for the times that you have sabotaged, you're starting over right now. You're not behind in life. You're right where you are meant to be, and you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Even if you're doing something different now, you've got life lessons from all of those experiences. At a minimum, you know what you don't want anymore, including how you don't want to be treated ever again. And while we're on the topic, 222, how about you focus more on how you don't want to treat yourself again? Being your own best friend, doing your own thing, spending time with yourself, not just by yourself. Anything is possible, including fully, unconditionally loving yourself. The shadow is all the parts of you that you have repressed, rejected, sent away, all the parts of you that are stuck in a loop cycle of the traumatic events. You can call that energy back to you, and your shadow is like the guy that would burn the whole world just to see you smile, because they love you that much, and it comes out in a twisted way because you've suppressed it, because you've pushed it into the shadow. You've told yourself that that's not a part of me, you've sent it away, that part of me is not acceptable. Bullshit. You're here to have human experience, and that means experiencing the full range, the full spectrum of emotions and different experiences, and we don't always understand why something had to happen, and we don't have to like it, we don't have to agree with it. But if you can surrender to what is, how do you know something was meant to happen a certain way? Because it did. And if it could have been different, it would have. And if love could have saved them, it would have. So you got to get back up, kiddo. Because there are too many people in heaven that you don't want to make them have to watch you give up. So, rise and shine. Let's go.